Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news update. It is not sacrosanct that Nigeria must be one. We can separate and go our different ways for peace to reign. That's according to former NBA chairman. Yes. Now, Olisa Abakoba, yes, a former president of Nigerian Association, Dr. Olisa Abakoba, SAN. Yes, he said, look, Ndi Nigeria is not a must that we have to remain one indivisible entity. We can still go our separate ways to maintain peace, law and order. Yes, that's what he's saying now. He said, look, this mafia at the Supreme Court is called on the National Assembly to demystify them. So there's mafia at the Supreme Court, Nigerian judiciary. Say, National Assembly, you have to dismantle it. Again, say, look, this issue of one Nigeria, it's not in the constitution of Nigeria. It's illegal to say one Nigeria must. It's sacrosanct. Say it's illegality. It amounts to illegality to come and tell people they must stay as one indivisible entity. Say it's illegal. It's illegality. Don't go and say it anywhere again. Yes, he is lamenting on the nation's judiciary and urging the 10th National Assembly to immediately address the problem for the survival of Nigeria. He said the legislature has the power to bring about a new constitution. That's what he's saying. Now, he said, quote, many of you would realize that nothing works in this country. I mean, look at what happened in the elections. The judiciary in my 45 years of practice has never been as low as this. Even the Supreme Court, Justice John Okoro, castigated the appeal court for a terrible judgment where they removed virtually everybody in the plateau political system. We can't grow if we have a weak judiciary, and therefore, the only way to grow is to break up this mafia in the Supreme Court. It's like saying, you know what? No woman in Nigeria shall be entitled to political office. That's what they have done to us. In the judiciary, no lawyer is entitled to attend to the Supreme Court. It's only them. They created a mafia, blocked us out, and appoint themselves, so they can't be their best. So I recommended to the National Assembly to understand the difference between administration of justice and judicial administration. In respect to judicial administration, the National Assembly can intervene. It's not sacrosanct that we must be one country. If in being one country, you have all the killings in Jos, in Abuja, everywhere, what's the point of being one country? Quote me, if we continue on this path to deploy the military, deploy resources, and I don't even know how much has been spent by the military in acquiring armaments, we can't win. It's a mistake. We cannot resolve our problem by military solution. It will not happen. So military option will not give Nigeria peace. That you can take from me. If it happens in 2 years, I will give you a free lunch. So the first thing we must do is to find a way to resolve our crisis. End of quote. Now, this is the statement of this SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, former NBA chairman or president, Dr. Olisa Abakoba, saying Nigeria must find a way to resolve their crisis. He was talking about the killings, the insecurity everywhere. Yes. So this is what is happening. Yes. I think he was very careful not to mention the Southeast. Yes, before they would term him a bigot. Yes. He was very careful not to mention, but he also mentioned killings in the North Central states. Okay? So that Nigeria will know that, look, you don't use this military. The only way out, the man has said, is to go to the round table. Bring out those salient issues. Yes. What are we doing together? Who are we? You have to ask yourself these questions. What brought us here? How did we reach to this point? These questions must be asked, and answers must be provided by leaders from various constituents elected by the people, not just efulefus. People must be elected from their various localities. The people like Mazda can go and represent the Southeast in such gathering. Yes, with other people that will be nominated by their constituents. If transparent elections conducted for these representatives to come from their various constituents to go for a sovereign national conference, Mazda can represent the Southeast in that conference. This is what we want. And Nigeria will ask themselves the questions. Where are we going from here? If they resolve to stay, fine and okay. And the conditions will be there. They want to have a new constitution. If they resolve, oh, let's go a separate ways, so be it. Better. Lives will be saved. Society will grow. Countries that will emerge from Nigeria will become great nations. And that is it. So the issue of, oh, don't say it again. Abakoba said it's a lie. Say it anywhere. It's not casted on stone. Say, Nigerian unity. Nothing will happen to it. Who said that? Who said that? So people must start realizing that discussing Nigeria's, moving or going their separate ways for peace to reign, for people to live and fulfill their dreams and aspirations is something that is worthwhile. And people should start discussing it now. The fear of, oh, don't say it. The army will come. The SS will come against you. They are committing, illegality. Because nobody has committed crime by merely saying, let's know if we can stay together or go our separate ways. It's not a crime. It's not a question of Nigeria that it must be one. It must be one. This thing, now Oyibo people do them. Oyibo, the UK, the Britain, and them do them. Yes, say Nigeria must be one. Otherwise, when the Northerners shouted Araba, say they won't go, they won't go. Not today. Not today. Therefore, don't go since now, even before the declaration of the independent state of Biafra in 1967. Therefore, don't go since. But do you both say they not go, but they stay because of their interest in Africa, Nigeria in particular. So that is that. We are saying, according to the Salah Abakoba, speak about it, talk it, so that let's see if people have peace of mind in their localities. Not we are together and people are dying every day, killings. The Southeasterners have been leading in that regard, asking for separation so that there will be peace in Nigeria. Oh, look, Southeasterners, Ndibo, you love your people, you love your brothers, your neighbors, your African brothers, you love them. You have the African blood because you want people to live and fulfill their dreams by asking for people to go their separate ways. If this union is not working, and it is not working. Yes, so that is that. Abakoba saying it. It's crystal clear.